Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. How are you people today? Hey guys, it's your pontiff. Guys, we had a amazing weekend, and yeah, yeah, yeah. So guys, I just want to say hello to all the guys there. Interestingly enough, you may not know this, but I had a certain rancher trying to get on the show the other day. And look, I got to be totally honest with you. Man, I'm happy to have a chat to you off air, but the new crew has sort of told me that it's you or me. So I'd like to chat to you off air. You refuse to answer my calls. You refuse to respond to my WhatsApp mess. Well, man, you can't just come on air and make a buffoon. I went on the Log Trainers show and you told me to get fight. Well, you didn't give me the right of reply. You want to talk to me? You can talk to me off air. I'm not here to jeopardize my money-making crew. The crew. They're a lean machine. We talk watches. Speaking of money makers, here's number one money maker, the Marco. How are you?
What's up, Arch? How are you?
Look, can I tell you something honestly if you don't get upset?
Sure.
Okay, so if I get a little bit from a card and a little bit from the wife's credit card, I can almost get the box this week.
Just
The
wait.
problem is,
What's the problem, Arch? No one's forcing you
I
to buy
can't
it.
wait. I got the patience of a 3-year-old in a candy store.
I know. Just wait, Arch. No one's
What
forcing you
happened
to
was,
buy
let me
today.
tell you this. I did a PayPal. I was trying to take money out of my PayPal, but I accidentally requested money come out of my bank account.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that takes 3 to 5 business days. And I don't have business day patience. I want to try and get it now. But, I just got to be patient. Whew! Tell me this, Marco. Make me a Marco.
Arch, what's going on with this guy? He's like a
Look,
puppy looking for attention, huh?
I was happy to talk to him off air. Is that fair enough, Marco?
Arch, I can't control what you do off air, you know what I mean? You are
But
your own man.
he hasn't responded. He won't pick up. He won't answer. So I can't bring him on the stream and jeopardize the new crew. The new crew would get very angry, wouldn't they?
Here we go.
Duco Ted, $10. Archie, I left your channel back during the log trainer and broke back mountain lawyer. All they did was treat you like garbage. New crew is more fun, less grumpy old men. Yes. See, I'm still happy to have a chat to the old crew,
Right.
but I can't get you on air. You're poison. Your ratings poison. And I just want to say, you sons of bitches, you left me. You left me high and dry.
They tried to sink your show, Arch, and now
You
you're better than ever
abandoned
without
me.
them.
You ran
Right.
rebel streams, and then I'm supposed to open my heart and let you guys in? I don't think so. I gotta be honest. I mean, how do you feel about this, Marco?
You know how I feel, Arch? I love seeing him squirm. It brings me a lot of joy and satisfaction knowing he wants attention and he'll never get it. That's what brings me the ultimate satisfaction in the world, Arch. It's the ultimate satisfaction. It's the ultimate. There's nothing else I love more than that. Arch, they tried to sink your show and now he wants to come back. I want him to grovel, and then you tell him no. And then you keep telling him no.
Look, I gotta be honest with you. I wasn't enjoying the show with them. I really wasn't enjoying the show.
There was no watch talk either. No watch talk. This was mostly.
Now, I gotta tell you, Marco, I want to talk about when do you stop collecting Rolex? When do you stop?
Never. Arch, that's straight up loser talk.
You reckon?
100. Arch, did you see? Let me pull up Jeff's box again from yesterday. Okay, Arch. This is the type of collection I want you to have. Okay. Forget one paddock. You have one paddock. Just the world time. That's all you really need, right?
That's all you need.
Right.
Because you can't wear them anyhow.
Correct. Let's pull this up right now. And Arch, this is within reason. In a couple of years, you can achieve this realistically, right? Here you go. Look at this. So let's swap the Platinum Daytona, the Platinum Day Date, with your world time, right?
Yep.
You've got the Z Blue. You've got the Sub. You're getting a Pepsi, right?
Yep.
Swap the root beer for the Explorer 1 Polar.
Yep.
Right? So that's your bottom row is filled.
3 slots left. Three slots.
You got one.
Can I keep my Speedy in there?
Sure, you could keep the Speedy. So the Speedy will replace the Daytona. And then you can get two more Fike Off, maybe a Bluesy. Two-tone Bluesy or something like that. I don't know. We can figure this out, Arch. Let's rejigger this.
Toyota Mo, $5. And he's a member, by the way. Arch, I stopped watching you when that old nasty crew was on. This crew has made me a huge fan of the channel. And that's Toyota Mo. Toyota Mo has done... I'm getting a Toyota symbol on the box, by the way, because he has done so much for me.
That I approve, Arch.
What do you
reckon?
But no
rodents.
Symbol?
Yeah, 100%, but no rodents.
Toyota symbol.
Right. A bear, a Toyota symbol. You don't even have to put the Canadian colors, Arch. You really don't need to.
A lot of ladies I like are from countries with that coloured flag.
Oh, that is funny.
So, tell me this. It's, yeah, I see what you're saying.
When do you stop collecting Arch? You see a collection like this. I gotta tell you, this is incredible. Incredible. I've been staring at this all day, Arch. I was thinking,
but you know what?
A compact
all
collection.
I'm doing is, all I gotta do is reshuffle the deck chairs on the Titanic.
Right. You do a little reshuffling, that's it.
So I'm not actually putting terribly much more money in, am I?
Right. No, because you've already... So you got the Z Blue. You swap the day date with the...
So what are we getting rid of? We're getting rid of the tuna.
The tuna.
We're getting rid of the annual calendar.
Mm-hmm. You got to keep... Are we keeping the reversal?
Well, that can be on the wrist when we're doing the box.
Okay. So that'll be 9. That'll be 9. Sure.
Yeah, because 8 in the box, 1 on the wrist, okay?
Sure. Okay.
That means I get rid of the annual calendar.
The 5196, the 5127. Those are the 3 you get rid of. And the tuna. 4. Arch, you could put a significant... Yeah, you keep the reversal, 100%. That frees up a lot of cash.
A lot of cash. I could buy a car, you know that?
Well, this is what I'm saying.
We're not going to do anything silly. We're not going to buy silly cars, Archie. Slow down. Slow down.
Your money's a lot better put into Rolex, Arch. Now, where are the value? Because we're bargain shoppers, you know what I mean? We're looking for value. Where's the value in Rolex?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hard to find it.
Hey, Mr. Wright, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
You know, Tim, I could actually get this box. I made a mistake last week.
What happened?
Me too, Toyota Mo.
No, I didn't lose the money. Don't worry, the money's safe.
Uh-oh.
I was trying to take some money out of my PayPal.
Yeah.
And I requested it from my bank account.
And what does that do?
Well, basically, it takes 5 days before the money, it's gone out of my bank account. And it takes 5 days before it reappears in my PayPal.
So instead of taking it from the PayPal into the bank, you did the reverse.
I didn't realize it. I clicked on wallet and I was just in a hurry.
Right, that never works out. Yeah. Whenever you're in a hurry, man, I know what you mean. It's a disaster.
So I've got to wait for the money to come back. It's my money, and I'm like
stuck in limbo. It's in limbo.
Yeah, PayPal's spent. That's how PayPal makes their money, is holding your money
Yep.
for a couple of days and playing the international money market with
Yeah, I mean
it.
they're investing it in the Bitcoin in the meantime.
Don't they make the majority of their money on fees in the exchange? I'm pretty sure that's what it is, right?
No. There's a
It's
reason
transfer
why
fees and the
they
exchange.
can do it, Marco. They can do it instantly. But they want you. They want you to. It's like I think they charge like $10 to do it or something like that.
And they got some
They just
quants.
don't. They
They got
just
some
won't.
quant buying and selling.
Yeah. They're investing in AMC in the meantime. Marco, come on.
It's probably a good idea. Not financial advisor, by the way.
Tim,
Yeah.
we're just reshuffling the box here. We're reshuffling the box, and I got to tell you, so we're going to have, listen to this. One paddock.
Yeah.
So let's do this top line. Actually, do bottom line. Sorry, top line. Paddock world time. We're going to do the Speedy, Reverso, Paddock, Speedy, Reverso. Is that the all non-Rolex?
Yeah, that's all the non-Rolex.
Speedy, Paddock, world time, and Reverso. That is.
I would even keep the Reverso in the box. Keep the Reverso in the box.
Okay.
That's worthy
so that
of the
means
box.
I'm going to
100%.
have 5 Roli.
Oh, Tim, that's nice.
5 Roli.
5 You've got 4 already, don't you? You have the Explorer 2, Z Blue, the Sub, and you're getting the Pepsi, right?
The Pepsi's on. Yeah, it's in the.
So you got 4.
pipeline.
So you need 1 more. So what's the last one again? A dating.
Here we go.
Maybe you
Pine Barren, $5.
Oh, here we go.
Art sent the PayPal several days ago for the WhatsApp group. You can look for me from Pine Barren and add my number, please. Okay, I will.
He will do it right now. And in the meantime, Arch, I think Tim Wright has got something special for people to see. Pine Barren, I'm just going to take down this super chat because we've got to go full screen on this.
Yes.
Look at that, Arch.
How good is that, huh, guys?
That's a good one. That's a good one, Tim.
Thank you, guys. That's what I've been
He's even
doing in the
matched
past
your
couple of
watches.
days.
He's even matched your watches. The 4 Paddocks, the Reverso, the Tuna in the box, the Sub, the Polar Explorer.
Oh,
and
the tuna!
Z-Blue.
I can see the tuna. The tuna,
You can
the
see
Sub,
everything.
the Explorer. What's that yellow one?
That's the
That's your
future
Z
one.
Blue. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it's.
That could be Z Blue. Yeah, that's the Z Blue. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but it's yellow. You just got to change the color. Hold on, Perth.
It's
Put
okay.
that again. Put that one more time.
How good is that, huh?
Make.
Hey, I have one of those as well.
It
This
says
is before they
funding.
stop. This is
successful.
before Shopify
What is
got
that?
shut
Oh
it
yeah,
down.
and says
That's the
funding
5127.
successful.
Right.
I also have an alternate title. One second, let me bring up the alternate title. Here we go. That's the alternate title. Bringing home
finding
will be
this
back.
for, Marco? Marco, who am I finding this for? It's Pine Barren.
Pine
isn't it?
Barren. Yep, Pine Barren.
How good is that, huh?
Guys, I'll be right back. We'll go back.
Yeah, pretty good, Tim. I've got some ideas for artwork. Probably like a manipulation of the Ralphie Luxury photo with like the three bottles like cartooned in with like a gold paddock or a milli or something.
Yes, yes, Pine Barren. Sorry, Perth Luxury. Yes. Describe the idea, like how you want to see it, kind of.
Pine Barren, you need to urgently send me your
Message.
mobile. I need a mobile phone number to add you to the WhatsApp group.
Perth.
Pine Barren, send it now. I'll add it straight away. I need your cell phone number because that's what the WhatsApp group works via.
I was also thinking that we can do something like this with Archie holding different bottles of what's it called?
Whiskey.
Whiskey, yes. And actually,
Marco,
obviously,
I just
turned it
said
into
to
merch.
Pine Baron, I need his phone number. I need his number, Marco.
All right. Pine Baron, just send your phone number to Archie by email.
Immediately.
If you don't mind.
There's some limited edition merch. I mean, the stuff is going to be gone. I think Toyota Mo, or I don't know who, but somebody bought it as soon as I published it. This is a smaller poster. This is very small. This is 12 by 16.
You know what the funny thing is, Tim? I'm not able to sell jack shit myself. I have sold no coffees. I've got to give one to Paul Salesius. Sold abs. I don't understand, Tim.
Arch, you got to put on a website like this. It's more accessible to people. People don't like PayPal to buy things, and then they got to send you their address, and you got to ship it to. Having a website like this is better. It's automatic.
Oh, I see.
I might have an idea that could change that, fellas. What about a monthly newspaper that goes out? If you just want to grab that super chat, Marco.
Yeah, we
$2 GB. Would you trade a Pepsi BLRO for a Bluesy 41?
No.
No way in the. Why would you do that? That's a bad swap.
Gents, remember what the saying is now? Go and get their heads red. Yeah, I was thinking last night at 2 a.m. What about a monthly publication with a few fragrance reviews from Tim, some shitter reviews from Marco, some wise words of wisdom from Arch, and I can dump in a few whiskey reviews and predictions. Haven't come out a month.
You know what?
Goes to a distribution list. $5 a sub.
Perth. I have a website. I have a blog, and I'm paying big money actually for it. This is part of the website, the merch store, and it cost me. It's a lot of money. If you want to write whiskey reviews, I can make you my whiskey editor, and we can start. I'll give you how it works. It gives you access. You can write an article. You can publish it. It'll say it was published by you. Link you to the Instagram account, etc. Perth. It's already. And then at the end of the month, we can print these out, turn them into a PDF file. Boom, ready to go. Just email to them. So
chuck a few other things in. I reckon.
Yeah.
What $5 a sub, and we can split, and you can do whatever you want with the money. I have no need for it.
We can put the articles behind the paywall. We can put certain articles behind the paywall. I mean, there's all kinds of.
Our man.
Hello, fellas.
Hey, JJ, how are you, man?
What's cooking? Arch, did you get the box yet? How many people?
I made a mistake with my PayPal, okay?
Why would happen?
I was taking money out of PayPal and I pressed the wrong button and it's taken from my bank account. It takes 5 days before the bloody thing appears again.
Oh, man. Well, you gotta wait to get all those super chats anyway, right? I know everybody's in a big rush.
Yeah.
Big rush to see you get your box.
Yeah, I'm in a rush myself,
Yeah, I don't blame you. What's up, fellas? What have I been missing? Lots going on, I hear.
Wait, are you in New York now, JJ?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Pine Baron has been added to the group.
Okay.
There we go. It's done. Done.
Welcome.
Done.
Wow. Yeah, we're thinking which watches Archie should keep for the LV box and which ones he should flick. Get out of his life.
Wow.
Look at this. JJ's gonna like this picture. No, not this one.
Very juicy.
That's amazing.
Whose box is this now?
This is Jeff. Jeff in the chat.
Not Jeff. Oh, Jeff.
Not our Jeff, no. It's a Jeff, but yeah. I was telling you, replace the Day-Date with the World Time, the Daytona with his Speedy, and then keep the Rolexes he has. He's getting a Pepsi, or swap the root beer for the Explorer 2, keep the JJ LeCoultre, and just get one more Rolex. He's just missing one more Rolex. That's it. And you could get Arch. If you sell your 5127, what have you, could buy a Daytona easily.
Because
that's the only Rolex. Arch, that's the only Rolex you're missing. Let's be honest. Maybe one on rubber. Get a rubber. Right. A rubber Daytona.
I gotta tell you, JJ.
Rubber.
I gotta tell you, I don't know. You know what, JJ? Would you get rid of the Pateks? It's like Bitcoin. Whatever I do, the market does the opposite. I've had some terrible luck, JJ. Terrible.
I gotta be honest. I don't see you wearing a rubber-strapped Daytona, Arch. It just doesn't look like it's your. I just don't see that as your your style. So I would probably skip that. I think. I mean, do you need 4 Pateks? I could see you getting down to 2.
Do you need 1 Patek?
No, but I could see you being very comfortable with 2, and then maybe 6 Rolei or 5 in the reverso.
Yeah.
It really depends. It really depends with the Rolex. How many are you keeping? What are you keeping?
That's a very good question, JJ.
You know, I mean, I know they're super hot now, but is that going to change in the future? Like, is that what you're banking on?
Did you see MJT's new acquisition, JJ?
Oh, he got it?
It's beautiful.
Ooh. Congratulations. He deserves it. He's a good guy. He helps everybody out.
He's a very good guy, man. That's a beautiful watch.
Arch, you know what's funny? We were speaking on WhatsApp. He sent me a picture of a gold AP Corrado. Full gold, like the yellow one with the blue dial, or I think it was rose, I can't remember. A Richard Mill, a 5270p, and this. And he said, went crazy and bought them all. I was like, what the fuck? And then I realized he's just fucking with me, you know? It's funny. It's funny. You got me good.
Oh, God.
I gotta tell you what, guys, you know, the watch market itself, what do you predict? What do you predict? Are prices rising? If I sold... Okay, let me ask you this. A business decision. JJ.
Yes.
If I got out of 3 of my Pateks, okay?
Right.
Am I doing are they going to rise after I get out? Because that seems to what happens, man. The 6006 has skyrocketed.
In the last year, I've noticed the price of dress watches have gone up. The opposite to what people are saying, they're getting less popular, but they have risen. I don't know if it's just for the precious metals or if they just got really undervalued at one point, like too undervalued. But Pateks in particular, I'm not talking about old dress watches. I don't see the prices I was seeing before, you know, because I was looking at a few different Pateks dress watches, and they're definitely more expensive today than they were 8 months ago. I'll tell you that much. That's for sure.
Okie dokie, got you.
But do you need to keep them all? I mean, besides the fact that they could go up or down, I mean, anything, you can't really predict that. So,
well, I'm trying to ask that equation. What do you think? But I mean, because the thing is, they're a bit soft. They're still a bit soft, right?
Right,
they got a long way to go.
I don't see them taking off. If that's what you're asking me, no, right. I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
No, I think now is probably a good time to release them.
Release the hounds.
Yeah, but you know what? On the flip side, I think this is the best opportunity you're ever going to have to depart with Steel Sports. I don't think it's going to get harder, Arch. I really don't.
You don't think it's going to get harder?
No. I think in a year or two, they're going to be a little easier to get than they are now. I'm not saying you're going to get them at retail. The showcases are going to be full of them, but I think the COVID and everything really put a dent and backed everything up.
In my country, our economy is stronger than before pre-COVID.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Everybody has more money now. There's more money circulating.
They're printing the money, aren't they? They're putting it in. The Fed is putting it in.
Yeah, they're propping up markets. They're doing everything they can to keep everything afloat. So they're flooding money. So what happens with the money? People are spending like crazy. I mean, the people that are getting their hands on it, unfortunately, it's not getting, evenly distributed. But whoever is actually getting their hands on it, they're spending it, and that's why prices are rising and inflation's kicking in. But, I mean, are they not going to catch up? I mean, I don't see it. The factory. I put it to you this way. I equate it to like when I'm looking at the Corvette. It's so backed up right now. When would you ever not be able to go into a showroom and chisel them down a bit on a new Corvette? They don't even want to sell you one now unless you give them 10,000 cash, non-refundable, before they put your order in, and it doesn't count towards the MSRP because of these chip shortages. It's similar to the factories being closed during COVID. That's not going to last forever. They're going to be back to capacity eventually. Everyone who wants a Corvette is going to get a Corvette, and then it's going to go back to normal. And it's going to be similar with Rolex. I mean, they can't. They're not opening new Rolex factories and making more output, so it's going to be a little different. But this can't stay the way it is, where even precious metals are going at retail or over. You know what I mean? I went to my AD the other day. We were just, chatting, and we were laughing, saying like 8 months ago you were getting a discount on gold, precious metal watch Rolex. Now you can't even order them. You know what I mean? You're not. It's no favor to order.
It's crazy.
So I just don't think I think the Rolex hype if anything, is going to die down. But that's really not why you're keeping them, right? I mean, you're not keeping them for investment purposes. You're keeping them because you enjoy wearing them.
Well, the investment part is just an added bonus, right? That's just an added bonus.
I mean, I would keep 2 Patek's in short. And I would.
Toyota Mo, look at, he's just following up on JJ's advice. Toyota Mo, $5. Arch, you only need 2 Patek's. The World Time and the Calatrava. Taking Becky out later, fellas. Super chat and upvote, you cheap, nasty, vicious punters.
I forgot vinyl punter.
Yes.
Toyota is great. Yeah, I mean, a World Time and a Calatrava. I would say maybe like a World Time and maybe an annual calendar. I would probably like more, but I like a busy dial. If you like a plain dial, regular Calatrava is great.
Would you keep the 5196 or the 5127?
I like both of them.
I would keep the 5196 if you're going to keep the reversal, just so you have different color metal.
But you know the terrible thing is, JJ, whatever I do, the market's going to do the opposite. You know that?
Right. So you might as well just do what makes you happy.
Just do it. Just forget it, Arch. There's no point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think 1 Patek and the reverso is plenty.
You know, the thing that worries me is the service costs on these things is not insignificant.
Right. Well, that's why you need to whittle down to 8 that you love. Or maybe 9.
Yeah. Tim S, $5. Archie just ordered the Pontiff's blend.
Ooh.
Tim S, WhatsApp combo deal. PayPal payment and email with my information.
Wow.
We have sold 1 coffee, JJ. That
Only
coffee's
one?
been a disaster, JJ. You know that?
I thought that was a great idea. 45 for the WhatsApp and the Pontiff's blend. That's a good deal. Combo.
Thank you, JJ.
Exactly.
Good
Somebody
idea.
agrees with me.
I'm going to add him now to the WhatsApp group as we are.
It's only $10 more.
Away. I got to tell you guys, seriously, JJ, did you watch the live show there or not?
Which one?
When we did the fundraiser, you were there, weren't you?
Yeah, I was on. I came on for a bit.
I said certain things I should not have said, JJ, okay?
Arch, I tried to stop you. You said, no, it's okay. It's okay. I was like, Arch, don't do this.
What about your past loves?
Exactly, JJ. And I got to tell you, in all honesty, man, they one thing about these women is they say they want commitment and you know, they want this and they're liars. You know this, JJ? They're lying hounds, okay?
Yep, and they're better at it than we are.
Exactly. They even make me believe this crap they sprout. And I'm just adding him to the group. What's his name?
So, Arch, what is this topic? When is there enough for Rolex? What is this?
Well, I gotta tell you, seriously, it's so hard to get anything. I can't get anything.
But you're saying, so let's say you have a sub and a Bruce Wayne, theoretically, you know what I mean, asking for a friend. That's it. You don't need anything else, right?
No.
Maybe.
No, you don't. You don't need anything.
What you need is an LV box with 6 more watches, right?
I gotta tell you, JJ, I want to ask you this. Do you ever feel you just want enough? You just want to have a couple and that's it? You had enough? Or you love the hobby because you want to get more and more and more? See, I tell you what I'd like to add. You know what I'd like to add, really?
What's that?
I'd like to add the yellow gold date like your avatar, man. That's so cool.
Arch, I go back and forth on this. It depends. It depends on which side of the bipolar scale I'm on. I'm either wanting 100 or I want 1. You know what I mean? It's very it's a difficult decision to go back and forth. But
Luxury, give me some whiskey tips. Any whiskey advice? Any whiskey advice for today?
For the Pontiff, not a problem. For everyone else, it'll be on Tim. It'll be on Tim's website in some form in the future.
Oh,
so,
thank you, Perth. Thank you so much.
I'm just going to have a little sip of Chivas Regal.
Okay.
Just a little morning. It's a little morning reboot. It's a little morning.
Yeah. Little bit too early for me, unfortunately. Still haven't cooked the pancakes yet. It's about 7:30. So my tips for today: drink it while you still can. You can't take it with you to the afterlife.
Yes. You know what? I was doing a search for a friend of mine I went to school with, right? He's just got no internet profile, no nothing. And I thought, you know what? I'll search his dad. This is how I've been tracking down school friends. Because I can remember their parents' name. I type, orbit. Obituaries. Sure enough, I found out when his dad died. His dad died in 17.
Ooh.
What do we got there? Baseball.
Oh, he's a Red Sox fan. Well, JJ, you're a Mets fan, aren't you?
Boot 'em. Yes.
I hate the Mets. You know that slime ball. What's that slime ball that just bought him? The guy who got caught for insider trading, Steve Cohen, right? He got caught for insider trading like 6 times.
They all get caught for that.
There's one thing we can all agree on, JJ.
What's that?
Yankees suck.
Yep, he said it at the same time. Yeah, the Yankees suck. But yeah, I mean, listen, all billionaires. Do you know any billionaires that play fair, Arch?
Look, I tell you honestly, I think when people start to get
Harry Packer.
I think honestly, seriously, all these people that once somebody, I've even found it with people, like you get people who, okay, let me just say this to you. If you're below $1 million, they're just normal schmoes, working guys. Over $1 million, they start to get teeth. 2 million, I was having a chat to my old man yesterday, and I said, oh, you're 1.6. He goes, no, I'm a multi. I said, you got 2. He goes, yeah, that's 2 makes him. I said, give me a breakdown. He rattled it off. It's so important to them to have over the 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're gonna need to be a multi.
And then I got friends who are worth 5. They get nastier. The more money you have, the nastier you become. More self-absorbed. You know, it's kind of, they're the light of the party. I used to go out with a guy who used to walk around with a brick of Thai baht, 1,000 baht notes. He'd have 1 million baht on him all the time.
How much is that in American?
That's about 30 grand, 30,000.
30,000? Just walking around with like 3 cash? Is he fucking nuts?
Yeah, but he's just a dick butt, you know. Like, it was kind of cool first couple. Then you think, this is dick move.
Let me ask you.
Dick mode, well and truly engaged.
Yes.
If you're a guy in your 40s, right, and you
Yes.
enjoy like gold watches, do you think having two-tone watches and no steel sports is a huge mistake?
Look, everybody. Richard Sose, $10. G'day, Perf Luxury. Johnny Walker seems to be improving since Chinese demand for Scotch has reduced. After a crackdown on bribe giving, Johnny Walker don't need to use substitutes. Do you agree?
My views ever since Johnny Walker got taken over by Diageo, which is the huge conglomerate that owns Talisker, Lagavulin, and a whole lot of other things, it's certainly improved. Diageo obviously have got more buying power, etc. So that can only be a good thing. But also the presence of people like Ralphie, for example, being able to put pressure on distilleries to really lift their game and not use substandard casks, but also to let them know if there's substandard casks being used. I mean, over time, it only gets better for the punters. So I'd say Johnny Walker compared to, say, 10, 15 years ago, definitely. What you've got now is definitely a superior product to back then.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Sorry about that there. I just had this guy here is going for a bit of a hard patch. He put 180,000 in crypto crap about 2 years ago.
So he should be up huge.
Yeah, he's up huge. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah,
right.
He's a millionaire now. He's got arrogance. He's got balls. You know. He took the risks. He took the risks.
I thought it was you know who was calling you Arch.
No. He doesn't. He won't ring me. He won't ring. I've tried to ring him. Won't ring. Won't answer. Johnny Walker. What's happened to Johnny Walker? What are you saying about Johnny Walker? Perf. You're not a huge Johnny Walker fan. I don't mind Johnny Walker
because it's
too commercial.
Blended. So I mean, yeah, definitely for me, it's still too commercialized.
I don't hate a blended. You know what I mean? I understand single malts are special, but I don't hate blended. You know what I mean? Tell me this, JJ.
Yes.
What do you think about if I got a day date?
Yeah, why not, man?
But you know, the thing is, a day date 40, they're like bloody $50,000.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. Last year you were getting discounts on them. Now you're gonna wait 8 months to get one at full price.
A yellow gold day date. It's ridiculous.
Right. It's wild.
I know for a fact that my AD basically won't hand out Wimbledon dials, no matter what configuration they are, unless you're one of these preferred flippers.
Not the preferred clients, the preferred flippers.
Well, that's what they basically are at my AD. I mean, one guy. So I go in there the Thursday before the Easter weekend, right? He's getting a chocolate dial rose gold Daytona on an Oysterflex. And I remember I just saw the serial just in passing. It ended in 3CX. So I remember it because it means something to me in my field. And I see in a major grey dealer in Perth about a month later, because that grey dealer is completely stupid and lists the serials online of all the watches in the photos. The serial number ending in 3CX for a rose gold chocolate dial Daytona on an Oysterflex. Thing, with the serial being ending in 3CX, and I just went, "What a joke!"
Yeah, I got to tell you, I've been really disappointed. I went down to Melbourne, and I desperately wanted Steel Sports, anything. I would have loved it, cared for it forever, worshipped it. They wouldn't even sell me a fucking Air King.
Oh, so what we were saying before? What were your thoughts, Arch, on the like if you're in your your 40s and up, just switching to two-tone and not
The
worrying
problem is
about
you've
it?
got to have steel because you want something to wear without worrying about scratching it or denting it.
Well,
Do
my,
you
my
think
AD won't do steel only Wimbledons. Full stop. Not even for the flippers. I mean, basically, it's they basically want two-tone yellow gold. And here's the thing, Arch, as you'd know, for what? It's an extra 2.6, 2.4 Australian. You can then get a two-tone sub in black, which you'll easily get because nobody wants those.
There's very little supply. This is the problem. You
Of
can't get any
of the black ones. Of the black ones.
The black one you could get pretty much right away.
I don't
Correct.
mind the black one.
JJ.
You know what? I reckon the black one is actually pretty stealthy.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you, JJ, to answer your question, is two-tone... Look, you know what? Buy what makes you happy. The only thing is about the two-tone, it gets a lot of attention. And I've actually interviewed ladies. These are ladies that I may have revealed on my show. And I said, because I had the solid gold and I had a friend's two-tone. I said, which one do you think looks better? And you know what most people said?
Two-tone.
The two-tone. Why?
Yeah.
I don't understand it. Why would they? But it's because it's more contrasting. It doesn't.
It pops. The contrast makes it pop a little more.
See, you got to remember, most people when they see gold, they just think it's gold-plated. They don't think it's real gold. You see what I mean?
Right. My whole thing is like, are you going to be less careful with a Submariner nowadays if it's two-tone or steel? I think you're going to be the same amount of careful with either one. Right?
Yeah.
Like if you had a bluesy
true.
or you're a sub on.
25. That's an expense. What's $1,000? It's $1,000 bottle of whiskey, I think.
That could in a few years, I reckon, because it's what they've started doing now, Arch, is they've actually cracked down with the 25 and the 30-year-olds, because what was happening with the first few lot, this was the last year where they had this. What they were doing, Diageo, because they were a little bit stupid, they were pouring in stuff into the bottles that wasn't just 25 years old. No, it was closer to 30 to 34 years old. So some of these bottles, especially, I think it's 2013. Yeah, 2013 was the first year they didn't do the 25-year-old at cask strength. If you can get a bottle of 25-year-old from 2013, if you can stand the packaging being different, that's a real winner. And you can get that for about $5.50, I think, from Dan Murphy's. I would say that's not 25-year-old; it's at least 30-year-old. So, and given that the current 30-year-old goes for $700, you're saving yourself about $200, $250. So, just for anyone out there that's wants their next investment piece, there you go. If you can get a 2013 Talisker 25, there you go.
Wow.
But then again, if you can get one of those Macallan editions, well, I mean, go and get yourself a grenade Patek or something.
Look, it depends how much money you have there. It's I got to tell you the truth, guys. I'm trying to find that alluvial mix to happiness, and I got to say, JJ, you know, what is it that makes you happy? What is it? Is it Rolex? What is it? What is it? This mix to make you happy? Like Marco, he's over the moon with a Bruce Wayne, and I get it. That's a beautiful watch.
Right.
Tim's never going to be happy. Okay? And JJ,
Bill's wearing his panda today. I saw that. Are you wearing a panda? He is wearing the panda.
Too small for me. I'm sorry. I'm always. Admittedly, you can call me James 2.0, but I'm always gonna wear that racing Speedy in the silvery white dial. 40 mil is just too small for me.
It's 38.5.
Well, there you go. I mean,
it's
even smaller again.
It's not really 40. Yeah. Look,
No.
I'll measure it for you guys.
Right.
No.
I mean,
we understand. That's beautiful.
It's good for a gent's wrist.
It looks
Even
good
on
on his
jeans.
wrist. I don't care what anyone says. I think it looks
I think it looks
beautiful.
perfect. Yeah.
Perfect.
I don't
Just-
see any
just-
problem.
just something for people that are interested out there. This is confirmed. Went in, saw it happen at my AD, and saw it on paper. It's all legit. Rolex are doing dial swaps on Daytonas. They're allowing customers to swap whatever dial they've got on most Daytonas. They're allowing them to swap it out for a meteorite dial.
Oh!
A cost of $9,000 Australian. An estimated work time of between 4 to 8 months.
Okay,
Really?
I'm gonna start a fundraiser, guys, on my channel to make me a meteorite, Tim.
But
Not
it'd
a
have to
two-tone.
be. You would have to have a meteorite. You'd have to have a watch that could have come. So it can't be steel. It'd have to.
It can't be this one.
No. 'Cause
Maybe-
it'd have
Why
to be
would
a
you
watch.
want to, Tim?
I want to make me a meteorite, Tim.
And they keep the old dial, don't they?
Correct. That's been
Can you
confirmed
pay
as well.
extra? Sometimes some Rolex dealers will let you keep. No.
No. they
Take
won't-
me out
they
of
won't
space,
entertain that
guys.
now.
By the way, Arch, you never read this super chat over here.
Doc BBC $2. Too fake are way too much fat. Never enough Rolex. Too Patek are way too much fat. Never enough Rolex. Thank you, Doc.
Arch, can I show something to the stream? I think it's a good alternative to the Panda. And it's a speedy. So it's the CK2998. You can buy this bracelet aftermarket. Doesn't this look like a Paul Newman Daytona? But it's got its own like kind of aesthetic to it. You know what I mean? It's got the alpha hands,
Yes.
the Speedmaster, pulsation,
It's smaller,
bezel.
right? This is 42. Or
Yeah, it's
this
first
is
Omega in space case. FOIS. Yeah, the
39, right? 39.
Okay.
Yeah, that's under 40. That's under a 40. Yes, it's the first Omega in space case.
Well, it's certainly better than that hideous offering by Tudor at the moment.
Plus got applied markers. I think this is amazing. I think this is so cool. This is like the Tokyo Panda at a discount, at a huge discount.
Much
Have
smaller.
you seen how much the Tokyo Panda's going for on the grey market, Marco?
It's like 15 Canadian from what I see. Probably more.
I saw 24 Australian.
What? No.
Serious. No bull. It might have softened by now, but this was a few weeks ago. I saw 24 Australian for a Tokyo Speedy Panda.
What's the Tokyo Red going for?
It could be listed for that, but it's not selling for that.
Red or Land of the Rising Sun, I saw going for anywhere from 12
Jeez.
to 15. There was an outlier at 17.
These have gone up tremendous. I saw these trading at like 8,000 Canadian.
So what are you trying to say? It was a good idea to buy one?
Very
Very good idea, JJ. Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, Austin's videos, like, that's why he was absolutely raving about these.
20,000? Are they
the
fucking crazy?
Look! If you think that's bad, Marco, look at what the new Snoopy's going for.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
First few days when it was out, I saw one listed for 74 Australia.
Yeah, but that's
74.
because there's not much on the secondary market, right? So you get to dictate price.
But yeah, they only made 2,020 of each color, so that means there's just over 10,000 watches in total.
Jesus Christ.
So I mean,
there's actually technically 2,070 because they made 50 box sets and they were all serial numbered together.
There you go.
So the box set, you get all 5, but they're all the same serial number, one of 50, you know.
All right, so let me ask, what do you think about Urban Jurgensen? Never mind. Maybe it's probably not a good idea. What about this? Oh, look at that.
You know, these are incredibly expensive, but, you know, I kind of... Wouldn't you just get a Patek or an FP Journe for that money?
No. Kerry Voutilainen is like buying a Picasso before Picasso is Picasso, but he's already like, before he gets the massive market recognition, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the price is already so high, it's not like attainable.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, but you can order this from him directly.
$150,000?
Yeah, you can order from him directly because it's like a 2-year wait list, which isn't that bad.
Yeah, but how much is
are they
that?
directly from him?
Right, it's because there's a 2-year wait list. That's why there's a premium on it.
Yeah, but how
What's
much?
Retail?
Oh, it's 80,000 in platinum. I'm pretty
Ooh, 80,000.
sure. Right.
Give me a
Well,
bag
it's a
of
solid white gold dial and what have you. You know what I mean? Like this is. What about these? Urban Jurgensen.
It's got $5,000 worth of gold in it.
Yeah, $5,000 worth of $1,000 worth of.
That's what I'm saying. Oh goodness.
Look, it's nice, but I don't think it's anything special.
What do you mean? Look at this. It's got the Côte du Soleil.
But
it's a beautiful movement.
How much is this one here? This is
Like the Cirque du Soleil.
20,000.
I'd rather have a paddock. I'd rather have a paddock at this money. Wouldn't you? The paddock's going to be.
Oh yeah, I'd definitely take a paddock over there.
Arch, Urban Jurgensen. Urban Jurgensen was like watch for Danish royalty. Arch, this is beautiful.
Yes, so wow.
This could turn into who's the guy who made the watch with the Titanic parts that rich producer bought for like.
Oh, that's Romain Jerome, right? Romain Jerome.
He paid like 80 grand. It's worth like 5,000 today.
Well, he's a fucking idiot. That's why. Like nobody buys that piece of garbage.
You know, paddock is never gonna lose that kind of steam. It's just never gonna happen.
No. You've got to be.
Right.
Guys, we have 9 minutes of the show left there. Super chat whilst you still can. Are you doing a live stream after this, Tim?
No. I'm gonna take a day off.
Public holiday here in WA. I was looking forward to free time to make up for yesterday.
Oh yeah.
What's the
All right.
What's the occasion?
We have Labor. Yeah, JJ.
Oh, not yet.
Yeah, let's do one.
Next Sunday, I'm gonna do a Sunday fun day. This week, I can't.
Yeah.
I just popped on here for a few minutes. I just got back. I'm cleaning up a million things.
It's okay.
I got to get back into the swing of things. You know, this week, the swing of things.
Well,
Yeah.
here are my recommendations for the current market and an enthusiast's pick. So anyone that wants a Talisker that doesn't have a lot of money, go get yourself a Dark Storm. It's a leader rather than the standard 70 CL.
Mm-hmm.
If you can pick up an Aaron 18, sit on it for a few years because supply is constricted. The old bottling people pay a premium for it. The Aaron 14 because they don't make that anymore, which is the one on the end. If you want to sell that in 1 or 2 years or even now, twice, 3 times. If you're someone that's a snob with money to burn, the one on the end, the Talisker 8, which is a limited release.
Tell me this. Do you throw out your old Scotch bottles or what do you do with them?
Oh, I recycle them actually. Who was it? The captain, that's right. He said with his Japanese ones, he actually uses them as art.
You could probably sell them on eBay for a couple of bucks, I bet.
Yeah,
it's hard to ship the damn things, but you know what I mean?
Not if they're cylindered.
It still costs money to do a lot of mucking around for what? Pennies in the dollar.
Right. I guess I won't be. Well, I mean, Arch, that bottle that I'm sending you, that Glenlivet. I mean, that's not a pain. That's not a pain at all for me. I mean, I've got a few friends that work in some distilleries that are helping me out with that sort of stuff. So it's neither here nor there for me. But I mean, I'm probably in a lucky position.
You are very lucky. Tell me this: you always store your whiskies upright. You don't. It's not like wine. It's upright, isn't it?
Correct.
And how do you stop the cork drying out? Because I've had whiskies I've stored for a couple of years and the cork crumbles when I eventually open it.
Oh, okay. Admittedly, I turn them maybe once or twice every few months.
How do you mean turn
but also just literally take them beyond the horizontal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, also storage conditions in terms of climate's important. I mean, we don't all have Ralphie's Bothy, but
yes,
I admittedly have a temperature-controlled sort of cellar. It's like a converted wine cellar thing. So it gets stored at probably close to about between 9 and 11 degrees. Bit cold, but
wow.
Where does it come from?
Amazing. That's fantastic. That's the way to do it. Guys, I love a bit of Scotch talk. I hope it's not as toxic as car talk. Car talk isn't that good.
I don't know, Arch. The super chats are not coming in so fast or furious. You know?
Yeah.
It's fine. We had a
That's
big
okay.
past couple of days, Arch.
We had a very big... Guys, I love you. I just want to say, Marco, I'm seriously thinking of what is happiness to me. I tell you this, the 3 Rolex I've got, Tim, don't worry. I want to keep those 3. The Sub, the Explorer, the Milgauss. I want to keep the Speedy, because ever I sold a Speedy, I want it back. So I'm not going to sell the Speedy. Going to keep the Reverso. So what's that now? That's 5. The World Time is really my dream paddock. That's 6.
Get the Pepsi. That's 7.
Pepsi.
I got a question on the Pepsi.
And then I would get the pre-ceramic Daytona. Same one as plastic. Newer class. Maybe a white dial even, because they're better value.
Expensive now. They've gone up.
But Arch, if you're selling 2 paddocks, you can easily afford a Daytona. And those are your money's always safe.
But I used to be able to swap one of them for a paddock. That's what annoys me.
You know, here's the question I have for the wider community and us gentlemen. With a Pepsi, would you be willing to take it on an oyster if you could have it within now to 3 months, or the AD said you could wait up to 2 years, a minimum of 12 months, maximum of 2 years, and get it on the Jubilee? What would your decision be?
You just get it on the oyster. It's ridiculous. And they're not doing it on the Jubilee, are they?
Yeah, of course they are.
The Pepsi's coming on the Jubilee.
Both.
Right. Well, it's been on. They're gonna offer it on both supposedly coming up, but it's always been on the Jubilee Arch.
Jubilee.
I know.
Since they re-released
they're offering it on both. I've seen both.
What are we talking about?
Both
Sorry, we're
options at
talking
my
about the
AD.
Pepsi, right? We're talking about the Pepsi,
The Pepsi.
right? Sorry,
The
I had a
Pepsi.
mental block of the Daytona, so I don't know why I was
We
thinking.
got a couple super chats that came in.
Here we go. Solo strikes back £5. Been offered the new paddock Calatrava 6119G at retail in the UK. Shall I buy? It's damn expensive. It's $44,800. $41,800 in Australia. It's a lot of money.
Are they now constricting Calatrava supply, Arch?
Well, this is the new model. It's a very cool model. It's a great model. Look, would I buy it? Personally, I'd buy a pre-owned. I'd buy a 5196 pre-owned for half the money. Or a 5127 half the money. That's what I would do. It's a great
100%.
watch, but is it worth that premium? I don't think so. Duco Ted $5. New Lollipop Omega 300. Ooh, that looks beautiful.
Ooh, nice.
Terrible.
Because that's
Duco Ted is a Rolex man. You don't go to Arch. You know, James had one of these.
Look at this.
James had the previous model.
Marco, did you see the Seamaster 300 like this from Spectre? That's an Omega that's not. It's an Omega that's not a Snoopy or a Speedy that's trading over retail.
Okay, but James had one of these, the previous model, the non-lollipop pan. Arch, you know what he had to do one day to take off the bracelet because it was jammed? He had to smack it against the desk to open up the freaking bracelet to take it off of his wrist. Yes, that's how terribly made. Yes, this class, the butterfly class one, these are apparently terribly made.
Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely.
You know,
terrible.
they look kind of good in the pictures, but the proportions are completely off.
It looks like a vintage. It looks vintagey. It's very vintage.
Right, that's what it's because these were the original Seamasters from the past.
It's got to be that sort of style of class.
Remember the old 300 they had in the late 60s? They're different, but it is still cool.
Here, the one on the right is what they had before, and the one on the left is the new one. So they basically just did sandwich dial, lollipop, and they changed the bezel. That's it.
I think my gripe with the new Speedy, apart from Razorgate, correct me if I'm wrong here, guys, but the new class, but doesn't have any points of micro adjust, or if it does, it's not the sort of spring glide lock that like the Planet Oceans and the S&P 300 has.
Here you go. We got Ben Z, Arch. Ben Z. By the way, your tutor is still
Ben
for
Z.
sale. 3,200.
What?
3,200. American, right?
Let me
No.
double check.
I have one question.
That's
for
nowhere
Ben Z.
near what you're looking for, Arch.
The question I have for Ben Z is, do you know what model of Amiga it was? I mean, was it one of these old 300s, or was it
No,
something new like the
it
new
was a month
Speedy?
old. 1 month old.
Which model?
I mean, I don't know. He's gonna have to specify. I have no idea.
Did oh yeah, you would have seen it, Marco. Bruce's stream this morning.
Oh yes. Bruce Williams. I shed it,
Yeah.
guys. I shed a tear every time I watch his streams because of the deceased
Yeah.
overseas. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness.
How could you do that?
I don't know.
For $1,000.
New
Don't
Seamaster.
get your head red.
What happened? Sorry, say it again.
Bruce Williams sold
New
the
Seamaster Professional. Whoa.
He what? He sold his what?
VC overseas. Remember? And he got a Cartier.
What? What?
Yeah, he got a Cartier. He sold it to David SW, the VC overseas, and he got a Cartier Santos. I don't know why he did that.
Why would you?
And he's got the new Speedy, and he's selling the old one now.
Oh,
Mike,
bro.
I don't know how I feel about the new
Bruce.
Speedy, honestly, Arch. It
How could
doesn't
you sell the
impress.
Vacheron?
I don't know, Arch. I mean,
You explained that to me.
he's a serial flipper, so it doesn't really surprise me. Like he like.
He said he doesn't collect watches. He collects watch experiences. Arch. This is what
Look,
his,
tell BZ, right?
Can someone check to make sure that Bernie isn't president for me? Like, am I going crazy, or is like Bernie president, or what's going on?
Could he do 33.75 American?
How much?
33.75.
He's in the chat. 33.75 American.
well,
Let
let's
us
wrap
know,
this.
man.
Let's wrap this deal up. It's getting so close. We guys are fighting over nickels now. Come on.
Yeah, seriously. It's like $100. You know what I mean? Like, let's see. Benzie, 33.75. Can I get 33.75? You're gonna auction it off live on air. Is that shipped or excluding shipping?
I'll ship the bloody thing, okay?
Oh, and look at Marco getting them deals, including shipping now.
Listen, Benzie's a cool guy. He's a member. You know what I mean? We got to give member perks sometimes. You know.
Yeah. 30.
Get that money back in super chats. Don't worry about it.
Right.
33.75. PayPal it to me as US dollars. I don't want you to flip it as Australian. Just PayPal it as US now.
They don't let you do that, Arch. I don't think they let you. They convert it automatically. They don't give you the option.
No, you can. You just have to switch the currency. Arch.
No worries. That's okay. Wah, 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 wah.
Damn. But Chrono 24, there are fees.
You got to pay tax on them.
Yeah, tax, fees. They're gonna, there's
How
all
about this,
kinds of
Arch?
hurdles.
3,300, and you send him a Pontiff's blend. You send him a Pontiff's blend.
Yeah, it'll include a Pontius blend, a gift card. We'll send you a cup at retail price.
That's okay. Guys, we'll wrap this up. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.
All right.
Take care.
See you guys.
Hey guys, I'm gonna do a show in a couple of minutes.